Good morning. Good morning. Test, test. Okay. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you, Lord, for a new day to trade. Help us avoid any bad plays today. Not financial advice, educational purposes only. Let's jump in. So I let's see. I've only taken one trade today. It was AUUD. Jumped out a little early, but made a little bit on it. Well, actually, I'm in LOBO2, but I'm in very, very small. Got in at 148. I'm just keeping an eye on it. Probably should get out here, to be honest. I've been getting out at VWAP, and I really don't know the story behind this one, but probably gonna close out of this one too right here. But anyways, 7 o'clock news will be coming out here shortly. J Money. J Money. He's shorts now. Did you take them yesterday? Because if you took them yesterday, you would have made probably banking. Because that one sent me on a run yesterday. After hours, kind of rough. It's a bunch of news coming out. Went ahead and closed Lobo, LOBO here, SOAR. Getting a little bit of a pop here. SOAR. Advanced development of strategic mineral reserve digital infrastructure. Kind of been a little bit of a theme, but we're right here at the, so it previously popped in this area. What is it up now? Only 22%. Probably not a bad play, but I don't love it. I don't love it. Okay, now that we're getting up here back to 4, I'm gonna grab, I might get a starter here at 4. So I'm at 395. Little starter. Because it's only up a small amount. Oh, got it, got it, got it. I saw what you were talking about because I almost held it overnight, and I was glad I didn't because that's what I've been stressing it for. So I got my next entry about 428. Let's see if there's other key levels. Oh, this is a good level. So it's previously popped here to this previous support, turn resistance. Look at this. I like this level. So I'm adding it 4. Did it get up there? Yeah, I got my full position now. So let's see. It holds 436. So above that level, I'm gonna have to trim out because I'm in decent size already. I'm gonna probably trade a little heavier today. If the right setup's there. The right setup's there. That's key. It's weird because when I trade, when I'm not on live, I go heavier, and I usually do less research too. So I don't really know what that's about, but been trading small for a little bit lately, which I'm fine with, but I want to make some money today. Added back, so I took some profit at 403, added them right back at 429. So let's see if it holds this level. That's annoying, guys. Sorry. Let's go. Going for round 2. Bordeaux, be careful with the store over 50% float short. Good to know. Ooh, let me catch some on this flush. Let me get out some. All right, played it twice now, but still in 500 shares. Or the way I trade now so much, it's funny because I made more money last year by a long shot. One was sizing, but 2 was just kind of entering. I had a little different entry criteria, but now playing just these levels that I like instead of just blindly entering these shorts, so much more chill, not as stressful. Nice. There we go. I've gotten pretty good at like knowing where the top is. Where last year it was kind of more just like averaging into positions. And if y'all saw my Kimpo interview, I probably could tell that, but I like this better. There we go. Up a couple hundred on it now. Yeah, that's kind of what I was getting at. This year it's been, well, if I don't know, lately it's been less stressful. That's a better way to say it. I'm glad I've been trimming on these drops because it's already right back up here. Yeah, besides the crypto treasury plays, it's been a less stressful year. If y'all have been around a while, y'all know they had me stressing earlier. And it made me have to adjust my strategy a little bit. But I think that's something you got to do in this market regardless sometimes. Because yesterday, okay, the reason I was saying that, I brought that up is because yesterday, let me see what this news was. PRAX, what is this? Oh my gosh, y'all know I love, this is where my degenerate side comes out. What is going on with this ticker? I'll pull it up in just a second. PRAX. What is this? And why is it so high? Oh, and this is a resistance level? Lordy. I'm not going to tell you what I'm doing with PRAX because I don't want to. influence y'all's decisions. But this is crazy. I'll have to look up what's going on in a second, but how's my other position doing? Ooh, Lobo flushed. Or an SOAR is flushing. I'm gonna close a little bit more, honestly. Where's the position? Here we go. Sorry about it, guys. SOAR. What's going on with PRAX? Positive top line results from 2 pivotal phase 3 studies. Ooh, that sounds pretty good. I'd probably stay away, guys. The news is pretty good. I know a few of y'all got chopped up a little bit by, what was it, OMER yesterday, I think? And it had like amazing news. I was wondering why so many of y'all played that one. I mean, I didn't do a very good job yesterday with my stock selection either, but that one had like, it was like a $2 billion deal with like one of these big pharmaceutical companies. And like a lot of it was guaranteed. So I like this technicals on this one, but the news looks pretty good, guys. And the float has to be, let's see, what's the float? 20 million? Market cap one. Oh, this one's out of my range anyways, so I'm done looking at it. Because at first there was no news. Oh, okay. Well, that makes me feel a little bit better, but I saw the news pretty early. But again, not throwing shade, but just remember that if the news is that good, it kind of puts everything else, especially a biotech. But maybe that's what it was. Good morning, Colin. But yeah, like I said, not lecturing y'all, but well, as soon as I saw that news, I was like, avoid. So I didn't even play it. And it was a little bit bigger market cap. I think 2, 3, 400, something like that. I'm glad I did though, but um, PRAX dump in here, it looks like, or at least a little flush here. It's pretty solid news, so I expect it to bounce. Anyways, off to a pretty good morning so far. So mostly from SOAR. Obviously, I was tempted to play PRAX, but I'll pass on it. But I'm out of it now. SOAR. Waiting for the next move. If it wants to get back up to 428, 430 range, I'll re-enter. Good morning, guys. Might just die here though. Yeah, Colin, I was thought about that last night. I was like, should have messaged you. Good. You asked me a few times. But yeah, I made it safe and sound by the grace of God. But it was an exhausting trip. Let's just say that. So I decided not to go to Chicago this week. I'll go another week. Yeah, that's why I didn't live stream yesterday because I flew overnight from 10 p.m. to like 6. Well, it was technically like 1 o'clock a.m. my time till 6. Then I had like an hour drive. VERI, I missed it. Let's see. VERI. I saw it in the comments. Cool. I'll keep an eye on it. It's not very liquid, but I'll keep my eye on it. Appreciate the likes, guys. Thanks, Alex. PURU. There we go. Coming up to a pivot level too. What's going on with this one? Oh, it can't short it unless it gets to 50 cents. But maybe y'all can. A little pop here. Soar's going for round 3, it looks like. Or maybe it's just a VWAP test. Let's see. Probably want to enter here just because I don't think I'm going to get another full retest. And if it gets above this candle, 415, I'm going to cut. And then I'll re-add up here. But I think we might get I don't think it's going to make it. I think this is going to be a VWAP fade. So I took a position with a tight stop above 415 where I would just cut really quick in preparation to add back up here. So I'm in it. One of the low risk, high reward plays. I'm not confident it's going to fade here, but I'm only risking a few cents. And then I'll add at the 430 level. Appreciate it, Ordo. Like I said, compliments from you, bro, means a lot. Learned a lot from you. Well, let's see what's going on. Good morning, Ian. Uh-oh. So I'm going to trim out here. And then I'm going to add, let's see if it holds. And then I will be adding in this 430 level I like. Still in it. It hasn't held yet. There we go. Could have got a better entry on that one. But, oh, good. In the money. About $100 now. Oh, there we go. Let's flush. Wow. Adding to my position because Trend Raider said it's going to rip. Just kidding. But I'm still in it. Now I'm just playing technicals on this one more than anything. It could rip, but I won't be a part of it. I'll cut if it does. I'll cut, but anything else moving? I think if once we get some money rotation on this one, people forget about it. I don't like that it's only up. What is it up now? Let's see. Yeah, it's only up 25%. $20 minutes in, J Money. But no, that's good feedback. Good. Oh, PRAX ended up dumping. I'm not gonna pull it up, but it's only at about $100 now. New lows. Might trim some here. Turn out to be a pretty good play. Easy, guys. I mean, again, none of these are ever buy, sell alerts, but that one was pretty, lay that one out on a platter. That was the easy one. Trimming some here. Say anymore though. I'm out. It's not much left on it. It's only up about 17, 18%. Yeah, played it 3 times. Good stuff. See what the next one's going to be. And I don't know if any of y'all said VIVK. I think somebody did. Alex comment had me rolling. J Money Ross just shouted out TradeZero as being a good broker for shorting. Let's go. No, he's not lying. Again, some of us that use it, if we have an issue occasionally here and there, we get annoyed at it. But I promise you, it's one of the best, I think. But no, it's good feedback though, especially coming from Ross. But Alex's comment got me rolling. I'm a double agent. Hilarious. Bordeaux's on the marketing team too. I think I said this. Did I say this on live that I went to the conference and on Friday and not one person brought up Ross? It was crazy. I was like, I can't get through a live stream without him coming up. BURU. Might get to that 50 cents level. When's the last time it's, oh, it was up there not too long ago. And there's decent, looks like there's a decent support here. Might set an alert for it if it gets to 50 cents. Ordo, observing him trade, I learned to short, and learning from Justin, I managed to keep my stuff tight and not lose my profit. Good. Ordo is on my marketing team, though. Thank you. I'll send you the payout later, Ordo. But he's no, there's probably something there. I know y'all are kind of kidding, but there's a few of y'all that have him on in the background. Not really sure what's going on with these warrants. Polestar. Warrants are ripping. I don't know what that's about. But anyways, 7:30 news is 5 minutes away, so SOAR couldn't even wait for the money rotation to pull away from it. It died before then. Always, yeah. No, it's probably not a when he dumps 100K shares, the market moves. Yeah. Yeah, there's probably a strategy to that. Honestly, guys, y'all got me thinking. I need a raw subscription. Just kidding. To do the opposite. Nah, I'm saying it joking, but an edge is an edge. You know what I mean? That's just, you got to stack little things. If that, you think it helps 5% plus everything else, everything else you're doing, a little bit here, a little bit there, just confirms your thesis. Probably not a bad idea, honestly. Anyways, looking to see what time is it, 7:27. So we'll get some news here shortly. Man, SOAR is dying. I did pretty good at holding, but as you can see, I probably should have held even longer. So got 2 retests and a VWAP test. Played out nicely. And sorry I keep talking about the same stock, but nothing else is really moving right now. Yo, J-Money, yeah, you had a hell of a recovery, bro. So the funny thing about it is when I've had like recoveries in the past, these warrants are ripping. Polestar's warrants are, I don't know the story behind it, but they're up 200%. But let's see. But yeah, no, solid comeback though, J Money. Seriously, isn't it funny though? Did you like reflect and be like, if I didn't lose all this money at first, I would have had a 3 or 4K day, whatever. But nice comeback for sure. Was willing and dealing. Yeah, no, that makes sense, Ordo. That makes sense. I probably should start looking at um, the short interest on these. So see if we get some news. Yeah, no, that is funny how you word it like that, Ordo, because like sometimes if there is a high short float, tells you a lot of people think it's trash, but when it squeezes, it definitely doesn't help when the short interest is high. I don't see any PRs yet. Here they come. Oh, I'm not even logged in. Saw Charles Schwab alert. I was like, there ain't no way that meets my criteria. Not seeing any. Oh, MIRA dropped some more news. Wasn't it already running? MIRE. Yeah, but it didn't really move it unless I'm early. Pharmaceuticals announced, Mira Pharmaceutical announced oral MIRA 55 outperformed injected morphine in normalizing pain and reducing inflammation. Maybe maybe I don't know, but it's not moving it. Anything else moving, guys? I don't. Let's see what y'all are saying. Yeah, it does feel like a rock, paper, scissors sometimes. Medium. I don't know. I'm probably murdering your name, bro. Sorry if I do, but I definitely agree. Sometimes that regret whenever it makes a stronger move down. J Money, what I'm finding lately is that when shares run out, that stock normally pushes hard. So I need to watch out for that moving forward. Yeah, it kind of goes back to the Colin theory about expensive locates. So I noticed that the ones that either have expensive locates and then eventually no locates, they definitely squeeze hard. One, because I think there's less selling pressure because shorts can't get in. Two, that tells us, I think Ordo elaborated on this on one of our end of month calls, or talked about it, but that means that it could be already a lot of shorts in there locked in the float, or the float's tied and locked up from institutional ownerships or whatever. But yeah, no, I think it's a warning sign, and we ignore it a lot of times. Fran, I still haven't gotten over holding losers too long and cutting winners too fast. Yeah, easier said than done. Easier said than done. That's why I try to play levels more these days. So if my thesis goes out the door at this level, I might just get out and just reevaluate, whenever it gets to another area I like. Because I'm bad about that too, or I used to be bad. I've gotten better though about not holding losers too long. But it took a long time. Yeah, if MIRA pops to 290, I'll be interested though. I feel like yesterday was a little bit more exciting. Of course, because I sent a message in the Discord I wanted to make money today. But honestly, I'm not complaining. I'm happy where I'm at. Even though it was only one play, SOAR gave us a lot of opportunity. NASCAR wasn't it SOAR at 333? What was it? We already forgot where that was at. Well, you're like one of the first people to get in, bro. Nice. I'm from the South, bro, so I'm probably going to murder any foreign names. You guys don't have yeah, looks like a ticker, AOU. But I appreciate you breaking it down for me. I'll watch a little. Where you, I feel like I know where you're from. I already forgot. LVLU. Oh, this is Lulu. But what is this? Lou. No, this is Lou. Yeah. I don't like this chart though. I'm gonna leave this one alone. Us, Germany, but my parents are from Bosnia. So cool, bro. I love all my foreign traders on here. International, I guess I should say. My wife's calling. She usually doesn't call in the morning on her way home. So I'm gonna pause or I'm gonna mute for just a second. I am back, but let's see. Estonia's here. Nice. Yeah, no, it's crazy. Like over half the Discord is like international traders, which is super cool. Got a lot of Canadians too. I think there might be more Canadians than I don't know. It's about third. Third domestic, third Canadian, and third other places internationally. A lot in like the Eastern Europe area too, like Poland, Ukraine, Romania. Wow, we talking about where we're from now. Which is fine, but I want to play. Nothing's really looking interesting to me. It's really my edge long getting in these plays sometimes even before the news drops, just based on the initial volume. That's what you got to do, NASCAR. It's all about finding your edge, bro. If that's your edge. I tried that edge. Um, sounds good, but I even got this Russian guy, I remember, off Upwork to build me this like fast entry little thing when I was trading these pumps, um, where I could just like type the ticker entry and then just like hit one button and it had it pre-programmed to enter. But the fact that you said you got in at 333, it's hard to replicate. It's hard to get in that early. So congrats on finding a way to do it. Detroit, Chicago, OBG. I'm in Chicago, okay, about once a quarter. I have a love-hate relationship with that place. I hate it like 9 months out of the year, but in summer, Chicago's nice. In Detroit, I mean, NASCAR, I've been to Detroit a couple times, but not extended stays. It's more like when I was going to Canada. We always went because my wife actually lived in Detroit for a little bit. J Money, I saw that. Washington, D.C., I believe. I don't know why I remember that, but when you signed up for Discord or WAP, it tells me where y'all are from. Well, I'm glad SOAR paid us because man, I feel like it was busy yesterday because I was like, I asked my wife to drive home from the airport. It was an hour because I wanted to trade on my phone. Um, and I feel like there was all kind of things moving yesterday. I couldn't keep up. Oh, PRAX. Oh, we already played that one earlier or pulled it up. Oh, retest. This might not actually be a bad play, honestly. This is what happens when I get bored. Again, I'm not about to tell y'all what I'm doing with this one because I think this is a very ill-advised play to short right now. It is tempting though. I will admit. I got me literally 10 shares, guys, just for the fun of it. 140. So this is a dangerous play, I think. And if it breaks a new high, I'm gonna just get out. Getting a little bit of a flush here, but again, only in 10 shares. And the reason why I didn't get it in it initially is because I didn't really know where the top was, and it felt like it was a low float how it was trading. But now, since this is a retest, I at least have an area that I know to hop out of if it goes against me. But caught about $10 already on the flush. Well, now it's back up 135, 136. Nice. Yeah, we're all playing it. Yeah, it's kind of too rich for my blood, too. That's why I only enter 10 shares. So some more news came out. Let's see. That doesn't actually look like bad news. SPFM, is it moving? SBFM. So it says Sunshine Biopharma launches cholesterol fighting medication, pravastatin. You know how I was talking about, like, you want to see a med that a lot of people are on? It just opens up, like, your base of who you can sell it to. So let's see what, without knowing much about this one, let's see what it is. SBFM. SBFM. Yeah, we're getting a little pop, but not much. And I don't like this uptrend. But let's see. Yeah, I don't think it's up enough for me, though. So I'm not going to mess with it. How much is it up? Yeah, it's only up 12%. I'm going to leave it alone. I'll keep an eye on it. And if it does run, and again, I haven't looked at the fundamentals and other things about it, but just looking at levels now. But maybe if it gets up to like 242, a little bit of resistance here too, from like 271 to like, what's this? 285, roughly, or levels that I'd be interested in playing. I'll do a little research on it. HTOO. Somebody said HTOO. Oh man, that was a nice little spike. There we go. This is why patience is going to pay off with this one. Glad I didn't get in too early. So I'm going to start scaling in at these levels. But again, I think this news is better than some of the other ones that we've seen because, again, there's a lot of people that are on heart medication. So just more people to buy the product. Yes, there's more competition in this space, but you know, people get excited when like a rare drug finds its, or there's medication for a rare drug. But you got to remember, if it's a rare condition, not very many people are going to buy it. So So sorry, I'm actually trying to concentrate to two things. So I'm in it. My average is 275. Not the best, but not the worst either. I'm content with it. And I'll add some more around 288 if it gets up there. Kind of like this time because 8 o'clock news will be out soon. So good chance there could be a PR that steals attention. And I like the levels that we're at, so we'll try it. But if it does break past these, throw some levels at me, guys. Y'all are probably better at it than I am. So where could this run? I know y'all look at the hourly and the 4 hour. I don't really look at that. I'm not saying it's not legit. There's only so many things you can look at. And I just don't pull it up. So 4.5 million float like that. I'm getting a little flush now. Up. Yeah, there we go. Up a couple hundred now. I'm gonna keep doing research and let it flush. Oh, we're at VWAP though. Y'all know I like to trim here, so I'm gonna trim a little here. There we go. I'm holding about half my position. Actually, I think I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna watch what this candle does for a second. I was looking at the fundamentals on AskEdgar, but I'd just rather watch this tank and dies. I think it's going to try to bounce here a little bit. So I'm out at my last one. So my exits were 246, 242, 244. And I'm pretty content with that. Just scaled out 3 times. But yeah, 4.5 million float. And they launched cholesterol fighting medication, which there's a lot of competition in that space, but there's also a lot of demand. So ooh, flushing away now that something else is moving, probably. ASRV, and I'm gonna close my PRAX position when I get a chance, because I had a 140 entry. Yeah, ooh, let me get out here at VWAP. But anyways, ASRV, where is it going? Okay, we got some congestion here. Oh, it's not very liquid. Or my app is frozen. Nah, it's not very liquid. I'm gonna leave this one alone. Only 14K shares were traded on it. But yeah, look at PRAX. Played it small. This would have been a nice one to go hit. I mean, it doesn't meet my criteria for going heavy, so I would have never done it, but nice little flush. Like a $20 move. Made close to 200 on it on 10 shares. Not bad. Just regret I didn't go heavier. Look at y'all playing both sides. I don't think just because it's pricey, it's more risky. Just adjust your site. Yeah, it's not about it being pricey equal and risky, but you do got to be careful because a lot of the ones that are a small market cap, let's say 5 million, 10 million, whatever, you'll see those up in the hundreds sometimes too. If there's if they've had reverse splits and stuff, and usually if they're that price, they only have like a couple 100,000 shares. So they can run against you really hard, but it's more that nothing about it meets my criteria. It's over $100. I like to trade like max $20. I'm not, this one's still illiquid. So to elaborate on that, like it's not that, but it's $1 billion company too. They don't flush like these small caps do. So it's, the risk isn't just associated with the price. It's more that usually if the price is over $100 and I'm interested, and like if it's like meets my market cap, that means that the float would have to be very, very tiny. But this one, the float didn't look too bad. But again, these typically don't fade like fade very well. That's why I don't try to short $1 billion companies usually. I hope that makes sense. Oh, and the spread. That's a good point. Totally. It's more that I just don't make money on those plays usually if it's $1 billion company. So if I'm not making money on it, why am I playing it? But made a little bit on that one. No, Nasser, that's a good point too. Especially if you have what's it called, hotkeys and stuff. Sword completely died now. And thank you for the likes and and the subs, guys. Appreciate it. It goes a long ways. Finally broke 500 subs last week, so nice little accomplishment. This is very, niche. So if I was trading futures or options or going long, it'd be a little bit easier to build in the the subs. But this is pretty niche, so I'm pretty content with because I just started a couple months ago on YouTube, maybe more than a couple months, but not long. So I appreciate it, guys. Need to look when I posted my first video. Actually, should know this. Looks like June. Yeah, June. Thanks. SOAR about to go negative. I'm about to be a troll. I'm sorry, Trend Raider. I'm sorry. I'm about to be a troll. J Money shorting big caps where I started. I have a very good strategy to use on them. I just can't due to time and screen real estate at work. Share your secrets, bro. NASCAR. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. And yeah, it wasn't to brag. It's more appreciation because this was kind of a beta test, honestly. Let's see if anybody be interested in learning how to trade. So just appreciate it. Eight o'clock is 1 minute away. Let's see if we get some PRs. I'm gonna mute it. Oh, it's probably just faking me out right now, but let's see. That was one from earlier. UROY. What's the news on this one? They just dropped some news. It's moving a little bit. I'll pull it up. It's not up as much as I'd like, but uranium. Oh, did I look at the right one? This one's not moving. Maybe I looked at the wrong one. I'm gonna look at y'all's comments. I'm not seeing much. Y'all seeing something? Dang. I mean, I actually sized up a little bit today. Not much, but a little bit. And I'm glad I did because I haven't played much. Been pretty low stress though. I like that. All the plays have played out nicely. I mean, they usually do, if I'm being honest. Like, again, not bragging, but shorting small caps, there's such an edge. Yeah, I'm not really seeing much. SPFM, is it popping back up? Little VWAP test I missed, but that's all right. BG, yeah, no, it's dead, bro. Was it more active yesterday? It felt like it. Maybe it's just because I was in the truck on the way home, but it felt like BIAF is like it's moving now. Still not up very much. It's going though. Someone grab me some locates if they're cheap. Not that cheap. What's the float on this thing? Ooh, it looks like it's. Let me double check. Yeah, I'm seeing about 4, but I don't know how true that is. Because FinViz doesn't say anything. Might end up missing this play, doing too much research on it. But okay, let's see where there's some levels. So a little bit of a. I mean, I would really like for it to get to 365 or $4, but I'm gonna keep an eye on it for a second. let it push up a little bit. And if I miss it, I miss it. I just don't love 20% pops, if I'm being honest. I'll play them every now and then, but I don't love them. J Money. Yeah, that edge comes at the cost of your life expectancy. I think that's with all trading. But yeah. DCM. Let's see what that one's moving. Oh boy. It's $10. Hardly any volume. No, I ain't messing with this one. So I'm not in either one of these two plays. I just don't like them. I do like Pat News though. Pat News usually fades. But I like to see a little bit bigger move. Soars back up. No, it's not. My TradeZero is glitching out. I got excited. There was one big green candle, but it went. Oh, maybe that was the. Yeah, I don't know what that's about. I'm not seeing it here. Disregard. Yeah, it's showing $4. Then it keeps going back to 330. So it's glitching a little bit. I don't know what's going on. Oh, you're just doing the same at E-Trade. Yeah, I thought we had a solid retest or a VWAP test or something. Yeah, probably should have got in around 340, but let's see, NASCAR, I missed your comment. Let's see, my channel's a lot older than yours and it's not stock related at all, but it took me over a year to get 500 subscribers. I'm now at 76. Ooh, nice. So to answer your question, do I have any difficulty to borrow the shares for my short? That's why I preach having a good short selling broker. Because again, you can get away with whether it's the Weebles, E-Trades, whatever that you use, or interactive brokers, Schwab, I don't know. There's a bunch of them you can short with, but I'm all about having like the best advantage I can. So TradeZero is designed for short selling. So it's really easy to get locates. And if you can't get the locates with TradeZero, you probably can't get them anywhere. So I don't have too much of an issue getting locates. If I can get them, nobody's probably can get them. That makes sense. So no, I rarely run into that. And it's cool because they have this little bear center now. Like it's like a tab. And you can see like high level overview of like all your locates, top stocks that's getting shorted, things like that. I don't really use it that much, but I just like that they just cater to short sellers. Yeah, T-Mac. It's kind of cool. And then I like it too because then, like, if I'm done trading for the day, I can sell back all my locates. Y'all know I get excited about selling back locates. I don't know why, but I do. Like I said in the chat, like I'll make $1,000 trade and not feel much, but get excited if I get like $20 back for locates. If I make profits on my locates, you can't tell me anything that day. Nothing. Yeah, BIEF, pretty nice little flush here. And again, it's just going back to having your edge, you know what I mean? So whatever, that's why I don't mind paying for trade ideas. It's why I don't mind paying for this and that. I just want to have like the best edge I can. But I get not having the finances to do that totally. But TradeZero, it's like free to open. It's more just the pain of opening a new broker. Riddick, yeah, you can sell your locates. So if I buy them for $4, and then all of a sudden, you'll notice that's like one of the first things I do. If a stock's running, I'm getting locates because the price will go up, supply and demand. If it's, there's not a lot available. I'm not playing this VWAP retest. It's only up a little bit, but just putting it on y'all's radar. But yeah, you can sell it back and actually make profit on the locate sometimes. Most of the time, not. I'm just happy to get anything back. But sometimes you can flip them. But I'm not gonna pretend like that happens often. Most of the time, it's like I pay $10 or like I pay $4, and then I'll sell them back, maybe get like 50 cents, a dollar, or something. But if the supply or if the demand goes up, you can actually make a little money on them. But it's still not much. I might re-enter here though. If it gets up to a little bit, I probably missed it. Yeah, I missed it. I wanted to get up a little bit higher. That's all right. I was setting an order at 339. Nice flush. So I hope some of y'all caught that. Yeah, if you have TradeZero, you just go to locate. Well, the Bear Center is the best, but even if you're on mobile, you just go to sell for credit. And you just put the amount in. But again, most of the time it's going to be less than what you paid for it. But I treat it like a business. The Bear Wall Street is an entity. So if I can get the money back, make my costs go down, I'm going to do it. Just treat it like a business. Man, it is a brutal morning. Glad SOAR did well because I haven't traded much. Yeah, right from the trading window, for sure. So it matters which one you're using. So like, I don't know if Orto's still on. I know uses, well, maybe I'm wrong order, maybe I'm misspeaking, but no, at one point you were using TradingView to trade with the TradeZero connection, then you were locating shares separately. But on the Pro, if I'm not wrong, and even I think the TradeZero free, um, the desktop apps, you can locate from the window, I believe, from the main trading window. And mobile you can as well, but everything's kind of clunky on mobile. But and most of y'all know this, but that's how I trade, just on my phone. Because I'm used to it. Talking about having an edge, this is where I do not have an edge. I don't recommend it, but it's all I know, and I haven't changed. So I might get another opportunity with VIF. I'm gonna keep an eye on it. If it gets up to 339, 340, well, let me go ahead and get ready now. It's about to make that move up, I think. There it is, new high. I think this is an entry. I don't think it holds, to be honest. And again, I'm not telling y'all to short here, but this feels like it's not going to hold. Let's see if I'm right or wrong. So I got me a position. I'm glad I waited though, because my entry is pretty good, 348. Called it. Nah, it's not over. It might make another move up, but I don't think it's going to hold. But nothing else is moving, so I I don't think it's going to. But if there's nothing else moving, it definitely could rip. So still holding for my 348 entry. Let's see. It's fighting. It wants to break, but I'm not confident it's going to. I could be wrong, but if it does, I'm going to add at 365. There's another solid level there. I think that was the previous pop. Oh, we're getting that 365 test. Let's go. I'm grabbing some locates. Ooh, trying to hurry. Okay, I'm in it. Hopefully this holds. I still like the play because it's pat news. Pat news rarely holds up. If you haven't been around long, it's hard to realize that. And again, it's case by case. Sometimes maybe it does, but in my experience, patent news rarely holds up. I'm just more annoyed. I got in a little before. It's only up, 35%. So it might run a little more first, but I'm playing it. We'll see what it does. Down. Luckily, my first entry wasn't too heavy, so only down about $80 right now. Yeah, no, that's why I never. You must be talking about TradingView. Yeah, yeah. The definitely, I always thought that was weird too. How their scanner doesn't make sounds. That's why I like Trade Idea because it yells the ticker's name out. That was actually one of the selling points. Ooh, so I'm up about it now. I'm up about $80. I'm gonna trim a little here just to get my size down. Again, I'm not very heavy, but I think it might get back up there, and I want to get my average up. So I trim some here. At VWAP. Probably should just get out here. I don't think it's going to completely flush just yet. I got out of most of my position at VWAP. Still holding a few shares. It's kind of what I was meaning. Like again, it might still go, but I'm not too concerned that this one's just going to like rip my face off. Ross doesn't like BIAF. I don't like these single-use locates. Feels like pressure to be right. Or who do you trade with? Because sometimes TradeZero has single-use locates too. They'll give you options between two sometimes if you want the single-use or the multi-use. And sometimes you don't have options though, just whatever they have available. Because I don't think mine was single-use. No, mine's not single-use. Oh, really? We're oddly enough, 500 of my shares are single use and 500 are not single use. Weird. I'm not really sure what the story is with that. Maybe they had some available. I don't know. J Money. Did we get to 327? Oh, we're flirting with it. So close. 328. Okay. BMRA. Oh, AQMS. I'm getting all kind of the AQMS. Okay. What was the other one Mahal said? BMRA. Ooh, okay. I'm just looking it up now. It's only up 22%, so I'm gonna let it run a little bit more first. V the 200s 379-ish. I'm gonna wait for it. Might not get there, but that's all right. Just don't want to get in it too early. And in the meantime, I'll do a little due diligence on it. VMRA 2.6 float. Overall offering risk medium. Henry Biomerica enters a marketing service agreement. Well, that's some weak news. Probably not a bad play because I don't know why that's popping. Yeah, there's no financial term. So the press release discloses no deal value, revenue share, or sales target. So I honestly think it's very weak news, but I want to see it up a little bit more. I might not get it. But if it gets to like the 375, that was the previous level I drew, more like 379 level, I'll enter. Yeah, this one's probably about to die. What did BIF end up doing? Oh, we got the 325. Oh, Prax is back up. I'm probably gonna pass this time, but good luck. So one more play, famous last words. Yeah, time to saddle up, J Money. I think you. Well, I'm not gonna say what I think. I mean, it's like a retest. I think if you are going to enter, this isn't a bad spot, but who knows what happens because it's a $1 billion company, and I'm not as good with these. And it is tempting though, but I'm gonna pass. I got a little entry, couldn't help it, but really tight. If it breaks a new high, I'm just getting out, guys. Spread is insane on this one, but trading it very small. What time is it? 8:30. Yeah, I don't like when things are breaking new highs after 8:30, especially after 9 o'clock. BMR, yeah, ended up dying. Yeah, it was pretty trash news. I went ahead and got out of PRAX. I don't know. I should be playing this one, so maybe like $20 on it. Just want to follow my rules. This isn't in my playbook, so I'm not gonna play it. I'm out. So let's look. What else? See if there's anything else. 8:30 news coming out in 1 minute, so they're accumulating price. Yeah, I could see it pushing higher. That's why I just went ahead and got out because like I shouldn't be playing this one. I'm having a good morning. It takes one play like this to ruin it. So AQMS again. AQMS. Yeah, it's not bad, but I like to see it up a little bit more. And I like, and again, I'll play these plays, but I really like these random just like pops out of nowhere. You know what I mean? Like SOAR was just like, oh well, SOAR was almost a retest too, wasn't it? I didn't even realize that when I was playing it. But yeah, AQMS probably not a bad play, but for some reason I'm not interested in it. But good call though, because if you played this like this 2021 level, it'll probably flush, but I'm good. WHWK. Maybe this is the play I was waiting for. Not in it yet. Got my locates. Yeah, I want to see it push higher. And it might not. Being a little pickier now because it's just I don't like blindly entering these. Tempus announces collaboration with White Hawk Therapeutic to advance biomarker-driven oncology research. Looks like a little partnership. Technology company leading the adoption of AI today announced a multi-year collaboration with White Hawk Therapeutic. So yeah, I think the news is mostly fluff to be honest, but I want to see it push a little higher before I enter. How did PRAX play out? Still hanging around that 150 level. I'm out though, just FYI. How much is it up now? I might play the $3 level, just small. So, haven't entered yet. I'm waiting. Still waiting. I like for them to make the moves up quicker than this to the levels I like, but still only been one 5-minute candle. But I want to see a strong move towards those levels. Yeah, I'm seeing 26 million float. Ooh, I don't like the institutional ownership though. 46%. Medium offering risk. Seeing 34 million float on AskEdgar. So a little variance from FinViz, but the float is pretty thick regardless. Nice call on AQMS. Got that flush. Ooh, PRAX tried to make a move up, but failed. Mm. 62%. Yeah, regardless if it's 62 or 40, both those are pretty big number, or 46 or 62. Both those are a little high or very high. Dang. You can't get shares, J Money? So I want it to push up, but if it does, it's not in the world. I'm probably going to hop off a little bit after 9 today. I got to go water my garden because I was gone for a while. And my automatic sprinkler busted. One of the properties I have this like tropical little garden. Well, it's not little, it's pretty massive, but I got to work at 10. I'm going to sign off at 9 so I can go do that. There we go. And I had my first entry at 345, so I'm filled, but very small. Now the automatic one, it busted a hole in it, so now it's got to be manual. I haven't had a chance to fix it. It's like one I rigged up for one of the properties. Y'all know I do like the short-term rentals and stuff too, but it busted it the day before I left. I didn't have time to fix it. No, it's like not like vegetable garden. It's like monsteras, philodendrons, birds of paradise. It's actually pretty nice, bougie. It's like around the whole property for one of the properties we renovated. Probably 300, nah, maybe 200 plants. never talk about plants, but it's like my low-key passion. Probably because I'm in the cannabis industry too. I like plants. So I got the entry at 345. Again, very small because I think it's going to get to the 380, 388. So let's see. CSAI. CSAI. Not bad, not bad. Getting a little bit of retest. Where are we at? Okay. Keep an eye on it. I'd rather see it up here at 180, 185, but I'll keep an eye on it. Yeah, like a botanical garden, I guess. A little tropical garden. But I got some like little exotic ones in there, like variegated stuff. Pretty cool. It's gonna be cool unless they don't die though. I gotta water them. Okay, so we're making the push up. My first entry is, or my second entry, and the main entry is sitting at 379, I think, or 375. Let's see. So I got 400 at 375, then another 400 at 379, and another 400 at 388. I only entered 200 shares at 345. Not really sure why I picked that level to fail, but my bigger positions are in the 370s, 380s, so would like to see it get there, but I don't know. I'm going to get out of these 200 shares here at 319. These 200 shares. Did made like 40 bucks, nothing crazy, if that. Yeah, I think about 40 something bucks. Just because I think it's going to, it might respect VWAP here and bounce back, but let's see, or not. If I don't get another trade, it's not the end of the world. Actually, a decent morning because I traded a little bit heavier with SOAR, so sitting at $1,762.47. So not a terrible morning, but glad I did decide to go a little heavier because I didn't play much today. And again, far from heavy, but I've been trading very small recently. Or for me, on the smaller side, because I don't know. I mean, I do know, but it's a little bit of a confidence thing, I'll admit. Because when I was going heavier, it seems like I was picking the wrong ones to go heavy with. Let's just say that. And it's less stressful. I got a lot going on right now, so trading small kind of takes the stress out of it. PRX is at 170 now. Glad I hopped out. How are your fees today? Don't get asked that often, but let's see. $48. Dang, Ordo. You had a feeling though. That's funny you say that because I'm not gonna pretend like I did, but I was thinking like once I saw when we pulled it up and it was like, these like four in a row, I was like, this thing isn't wanting to fade. But I wasn't even close to going long. But yeah, 120 would have been a good entry on this one. Yeah, and that's something I should be able to speak to better on TradeZero. I don't really, because it's commission free, quote unquote, but they charge fees based on how you like your limit orders or where you enter. So I honestly haven't familiarized myself with it very well. But you can avoid fees altogether. But what was that? SPFM had a little VWAP retest. Yeah, $48.98 is what it says right now. So basically 50 bucks or $1 away. So BG, if you're international, you have to trade over 200. And again, there's more details to it. It's worth looking up. But if you trade over 200 shares, it's supposed to be commission free. Same for, oh, let's go. I'm glad I have that alert. Okay. So I'm in. Let's see what it does here. So I went ahead and took profit. I had a feeling it would bounce, but that was an aggressive bounce. So I'm in. Now let's see what happens. I'll be taking profit at VWAP. It's honoring, like, since it's on an uptrend like this, I'm not going to like hold for a flush back to 2. When it gets to VWAP, I'll close out at this position. If it gets back there, or when. It'll get back there at some point. I don't really trust this one, so I'm probably gonna end up taking profits on it kind of quick. I already trimmed some at 365. There's nothing moving. It's after 8:30. When things break new highs, this is just what I've noticed. When things break new highs after 8:30, especially 9, they tend to remain bullish. So probably gonna be quick. So now I'm gonna take a few more here at 360. I'm still in 400 shares. I don't think I got filled on that 361, but trim some here already. So I'm only in 600 shares. Might add some more here though with the ones I just trimmed. So I added a little bit more at 380. Ooh, this is why I was going to take profit quick. So if it holds above 4, I'm getting out, no questions asked. And it looks like it's going to, so I'm gonna get out. This is kind of what I was saying, guys, when they get bullish after this time. Ooh, didn't play that one well. That one took a little hit on that one. Busted right through there. So what's the next level? That was a pretty aggressive move with the float size, but definitely took a hit on this one. But I was only in 800 shares, so not into the world. But lost a couple hundred on it. But I'm actually still in it. I want to see this 5-minute close above. A little more high risk because it could start ripping even more against me, but I'm gonna trim some here at 412. I mean 404, 40. I meant to say 42, 402, but got out a little at 405. Getting out some more at 401. So this is a little small loss, nothing crazy. I'm just being proactive. I think it could bounce here at this $4 level. So I'm out. So lost about $100 on it. Was able to manage it pretty well. It might fail here, guys, but I don't feel like right now at 854 trying to size up and catch back up with my average. So went ahead, just took a little small loss on it. So now I'm at 1,646. I can't remember what I told y'all previously. So I think it was about $100 I lost. It's hard to tell on TradeZero mobile. First day here, playing it both ways, or just shorting here. Would help if you tell at the entry point if you enter long or short. I only enter short, so I'm not gonna say that every time. That'll probably help you though. You can assume I'm entering it short. I'm out of it, guys. I don't plan on playing it anymore. I might wrap up. I'll see if there's any 9 o'clock news. But again, between the high institutional ownership, between It's after 8:30, almost 9, breaking new highs. I don't love it. I don't love it. Being buy is hard. Oh god. You see it's breaking new highs again, so yeah, I'm not gonna mess with this one. And the way it got out, and so let's talk about how it stopped out, because we don't talk about stopping out. I know it's always a question. So it was a little high risk what I decided. I wanted to wait for it to retrace back to 4, and it worked. So I was able to mitigate my loss. But if it's a tiny float, though, because I was in the back of my mind, like, this is a decent sized float, it might come back to 4 before it makes its next leg up. But if it's a 1 million float, 2 million float, a lot of times when it breaks a level, I'll just get out. Like, you kind of got to get out quick sometimes because it can start ripping. But was able to manage this one decently. Hopefully y'all didn't lose much if y'all played it. It's rejecting 450 though. Was there a level at 450? Oh yeah. Well, there's just like a lot of congestion all at these levels. But I'm not gonna play it anymore. I don't really love any of these levels besides $5. $5 that might get interesting though, because there's a previous support here twice. So in August of 23 and September of 23. But who knows? I'm not gonna play it. I don't have any intentions of playing this one anymore. I'm not saying this one's going to be the runner of the day. There's a lot of things that doesn't convince me that it's going to be the runner of the day, but I'm not interested in taking a short on it anymore. Yeah, I might stick around a little bit, but I gotta water my plants, bro. Nah, it's just my win rate goes down after 9 o'clock. I acknowledge that. So I try to wrap up around 9. I love how we call it being buy now. I've never heard anybody call it that. My win rate goes up after 9. Yeah. Good job. We're all different. What about OMER? That thing was ripping. You lying? Look at you. You were stressing yesterday after 9, bro. Look at this. I do better after 9. Well, that's kind of what I mean. Is like, and maybe I should quit saying win rate. I just take bigger losses after 9, so I avoid them. And yesterday was a good example of it. If they still are breaking new highs, you're like, so initial pop 8:30, keeps breaking new highs after 8:30. I mean, this is a perfect example. Breaking new highs, you know what I mean? So I just don't do good after 9. And maybe I should quit saying, even though my win rate does go down, but it's more that I just take bigger losses after that time frame. Like y'all see, I usually can manage my losses keep them pretty small. But after 9, I don't know what it is. I have a more difficulty managing it. So WHWK, if y'all are still in it, we looks like we might get a flush back down. Yeah, I didn't talk about it much in the Discord yesterday. I was super busy, but I swung COT all day yesterday, and it worked out. It gave back most of its gains the last like hour of the day, I think. Yeah. So got an entry somewhere in here, and then just swung it, and then it stayed sideways for most of the day, and then finally, right before close, it dumped. I usually don't hold them all throughout I used to try to hold them more like this, but I don't do it now very often. But this one was this is the most fluff news. This was just the soybean company that started at, what was it, like 65 cents or something? But anyways, let me see if anything's moving. If it's not, I'm probably going to wrap up, guys. Yeah, I don't see any new PRs moving that look interesting, but good luck. I'll try to be active in the Discord today if I see anything interesting. But if y'all play open pre-market, or if y'all play market open, good luck. And I will see. Well, today's Thursday, so yeah, I won't be live on YouTube tomorrow. It's a Discord exclusive. We'll do end of day fades and pre-market live on Discord, and I do have a free trial, 7-day free trial. So if you want to see how we trade the end of day fades, and if you want to listen to the pre-market, that's the way to do it. See y'all next time.